Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 2 are going to explain question June 2018. So our group member consists me, Muhammad Amir Fahmi Benjins, my friends Kamarul Isma, Muhammad Ekmir dan intern Nur Syahirah.
I am going to present question number 1. Okay, for question 1A, to calculate how many different plans are available, we need to calculate 4 design times 3 different air conditioner time 1 garage and time 1 porch, and lastly we get 12 plans are available for this buyer. Okay, for question B, there is an accident happen and the registration number of the car involved is start with RLH and followed by the number 5. Then after that, it's followed by two others number that could not be recalled and it's different to each other. So to find the ways to find the registration number is 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 for letters RLH and the number 5, and times 9 because there are 9 number left. After that, times 8 since we have 8 letters left. So I got the final answer is 72 ways. Okay, next for question C1, how many ways can letters surviving can be arranged? So the calculation is 9 exclamation mark, since we have 9 letters in surviving, over 2 exclamation mark times 2 exclamation mark, because there are 2 letters are repeating, which is V and I. So we got the final answer is 90,720 ways. Okay, for question C2, 3 letters are chosen at random. Calculate the probability that at most 2 letters chosen are consonant. So I let A as our event. Most 2 letters chosen are consonant. To find the probability, we need to find number of samples and number of our event. So then I got the number of samples is 84 and total number of event is 66. Then I substitute in formula of probability and I got the final answer is 0.7857. Okay, lastly for question D, a library contains 8 thrillers and 18 science fiction books. In how many ways can a borrower select 2 of each? So the calculation is 18C2 times 10C2 and we got the final answer is 6,885 ways.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. Now we move on to question 2. So this is the question. So question A, it asks us to draw a tree diagram from the above formation. So in the question already stated the subject is Amy and the probability that Amy took road A is 0.4 and Amy go home late than 6 p.m. is 0.8 and 0.7 on road B. Okay, calculate the probability that Amy comes home no later than 6 p.m. So we want that probability no late than 6 p.m. Okay, you need to get the probability, all the probability that Amy took from road A and road B that not late than 6 p.m. So PA times PL prime A plus with PB times PL prime B. So you get 0.7 for. Okay, now Amy come home after 6 p.m. when she took road B. So you only need B. Okay, so PBL is PLB times with PB divided by PL, which is after 6 p.m. So we'll get 0.6923. So the last question is probability that Amy comes home no later than 6 p.m. if she took road A. Okay, so we want PAL prime. So you need you need to calculate road A no later than 6 p.m. So PL prime A times with PA divided by PL prime. So the answer is 0.4234. That's it. Thank you.
It's me again, Isma, and I am going to explaining question number 3. Okay, for question 3A, a student was conducting an experiment of rolling a pair of fair dice. These are the possible outcomes in the sample space. Okay, to answer this question, I use the table method. After completing the table, I list down all of the samples, then I calculate. After that, I got the number of samples is 36. Okay, for question B, based on the sample space listed, find the probabilities of the following event. Number 1, 2 even number showing. I let K as our event, 2 even number showing, and then I list down all of the samples regard to our event. After that, I calculate, then I got number of our event K is 9. Then using the formula of probability, lastly, I got the final answer is 1/4. Okay, for question B2, a sum less than 8. I let J as our event, sum less than 8. Then I list down all of the samples regard to our event. Then calculate the number of J is 31. Using the formula of probability, lastly, I got the final answer is 7/12. Okay, lastly, for question B2, an odd sum. Also, I let F as our event and odd sum. Then I list down all of the sample regards to our event. Then calculate the number of F is 18. Also using the formula of probability, I got the final answer is 1/3.
Question 4. Fx equals to k over 2 power of x is probability distribution for a random variable x. You can take on a value x equals to 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Therefore, so we're going to construct this table from the information. Show that the value of k equals to 16/31. As we know, the total of fx equals to 1. Therefore, k plus k over 2 plus k over 4 plus k over 8 plus k over 16 equals to 1. So we're going to calculate it, and we got 31k equals to 16. Therefore, k equals to 16/31. So it shows the value k equals to 16/31. Since we found k, so we're going to construct a new table. Substitute k into the fx from before. So we get this table. Calculate mean and standard deviation of x. First, we have to find mean equals to total x times fx. Therefore, we get 26/31. Then we find ex squared equals to x squared times fx. So we get 58/31. Then find variance equals to ex squared minus ex power of 2. So 58/31 minus 26/31 power of 2, we get 446/961. Then square it to find standard deviation, we get 0.68123. Find the cumulative distribution function of random variable x, then evaluate probability x bigger than 0 or smaller than or equals to 3. From this table, we get the cumulative distribution. Then we calculate the probability equals to f3 minus f0. Use it from the table, then we get 14/31. Thank you.
Question 5. Question A, show the value of C is equal to 2. First step, we need to integrate the function from 0 to C. After integrate the function, we must substitute the value, and then we got C to the power of 4/16. We all know that the probability is equal to 1. So we got the answer is C equal to 2. B, find the distribution function fx. To find fx, we need to integrate the function, but before that, we need to change the variables x to t. And then we integrate the function from 0 to x. After integrate the function, we substitute the value 0 and x, and then we got the function x to the power of 4/16. And then we need to evaluate the p. The p here, the sign here doesn't matter because it is continuous distribution. So f 1.7 minus f 0.5, substitute the value into the function, and then we got 0.5181. C, calculate the ex. Ex here means mean. To find ex, we need to integrate the function fx times x and integrate the function from 0 to 2. We integrate the function and then substitute the value 0, 2, and then we got the answer 8/5. Same with ex to the power of 2, but the difference is it needs to times by x to the power of 2, and then integrate the function from 0 to 2, and then substitute the value and then we got 8 over 3. And then we need to calculate the expected value e to x minus 8. We expand the equation first and then substitute the value of ex, and then the answer we got is negative 24 over 5. And last question is calculate the variant of x. To calculate the variant of x, the formula is ex to the power of 2 minus ex square, and then we substitute the value, and lastly we got 0.10667. That's all from us. Thank you.